RTA rolls out a new program this week to help make public transportation more accessible for the disabled community. Dr. Jared Munster, Interim Executive Director of RTA, and Janice Heck, Vice President of Vision Rehabilitation at Lighthouse, Louisiana, who is also blind, joins us now. Thanks so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
Thank you. First of all, tell us how this works, Dr. Munster, and this big change. I mean, it's probably been needed for a long time. Why is it happening right now?
So as part of our partnership with Lighthouse, we've created this system where there are two color cards, an orange card and a white card, that indicate to our drivers what assistance is needed for a person with certain disabilities.
And Janice, you know all too well what it's like, public transportation, and you're blind. They may not know you're blind. It's just a ripple effect. Tell me how these cards work for you now. What will happen?
Well, I think it's important for folks to know that this is designed to help people to ride the fixed route buses and the streetcars, because that's pretty scary when you're blind or deaf-blind, not knowing if the driver's going to remember to tell you when you get to your stop. So the way these cards work is the transit operator will see the card, first look at it, make sure that you're on the right bus, and then we'll be able to accommodate your needs depending on which color the card is. White indicates that you are visually impaired. A person with an orange card indicates that you have some degree of both vision and hearing loss.
And 350 drivers went through training to do this. So
yes.
If you, for instance, in your case, visually impaired, you would hand them this card with your name on the back of it and where your stop's going to be.
Correct.
And they'll hold the card.
Correct.
And when they get to that stop, they'll come back, get you, and let you know you're in the right place.
Exactly, that's correct.
So beforehand, this is to Janice and to you, Dr. Munster. Beforehand, what did you do when it came time to get to a stop?
So certainly part of what we've been doing over the last few years, we've installed the announcement systems in the vehicles. So that has gone, you know, to a certain extent to help those with vision loss. This will go beyond that to help those that also have hearing disabilities.
And there are a lot of riders who are visually and hearing impaired, and they still get where they're going and do what they have to do. This is going to make it a lot easier. Am I right, Janice?
Yes, yes, because actually the buses, they announce the major intersections, transfer points, the major destination points, but they don't necessarily announce every single stop. So if your stop isn't one of those major stops, then you run the risk of the driver forgetting to tell you that they've reached it. And having this card up by them as a reminder, hey, I have someone with special needs here that I need to tell when we get to their stop, it's really going to make a big difference and make people feel a lot more confident when traveling in public transit.
So the cards are available at Lighthouse, Louisiana,
yes,
on State Street or at the RTA offices. And finally, when does this start?
This will start on Wednesday,
All right,
the 22nd.
great. All right, sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming.